Beautiful. Maria, tell me this is not true, that Parker Wallace is in the studio this morning. She has pumpkin everything, and I don't get any of it.
Oh, yeah, we feel terrible about that. We really do. But we love to tell you what's in season, so you can take advantage of fresh produce. And this month, it is pumpkins, and my girl, Parker Wallace, is here to share some of her favorite pumpkin recipes. But first, she shows us the ideal weather conditions for pumpkins to grow.
With only another week or two left in pumpkin season, these babies are ripe for the picking. So how do you grow the perfect pumpkin? We went to the Rock Ranch to find out. So what are the ideal growing conditions for pumpkins?
You know, a pumpkin's like any other crop. You got to have plenty of water, not too much water. You want soil that's going to allow the water to drain, but it can't be completely sandy soil. They've got very shallow roots, so they need frequent water. So if you've got a drought like California's experienced this year, that's going to be problematic. Pumpkins are, you know, they're hungry. They need nutrient-rich soil. So if you plant them in clay, if you plant them in sandy soil, they're not going to do as well as if it's a thick, you know, mulch-based type of organic material.
Tell me a little bit about the varieties of pumpkins.
The USA produces 1.5 billion pounds of pumpkins each year. Some of them don't even look like pumpkins. You know, this is a green striped Kershaw. It's actually one of the better pumpkin pie making pumpkins. And then this is a baby Pam, which is also great for making pumpkin pies. My favorite, and I'm sure yours as well, right, is the knucklehead. The weirder the better with pumpkins.
Oh, I love it. Well, pumpkins need a wet summer, dry fall to really flourish. So most of the top pumpkin-producing states are in the Great Lakes and Mid-Atlantic. The drought made for a really rough pumpkin harvest in California this year, but farmers in Indiana say this year's weather conditions were ideal. Well, all in all, the good news for those of us who love to eat pumpkin-flavored anything and everything, ice cream, donuts, beer. We have Parker Wallace here to kind of show us some of the things that you can whip up. I have to say, it smells amazing.
I know. It is one of my favorite things to cook with, and I literally feel like I earned my pumpkin PhD after partnering with the Rock Ranch.
Yes.
So let's get right into the delicious factor.
Okay.
So pumpkin spice bread, you've got to try just a little bit of the topping.
Okay.
This is pecan and ginger snap.
And just so you know, we are going to have these recipes on our AMHQ Facebook page, so don't worry.
And Sam usually insists on cocktails during what's in season, so have a toast with a pumpkin martini.
Oh, look who it is. How convenient.
Pumpkin spice liqueur. Anna Rittis, come on in.
Is paramount.
And you guys can get really imaginative with pumpkins, because look, I just hollowed out a tiny pumpkin to put my pumpkin mousse.
Oh, that's fun. I have to say, oh, thank you. I'm not a pumpkin spice latte person, but that martini is pretty incredible. So what kind of ingredients?
So this is the easiest thing to do. No bake pumpkin cheesecake, you guys. Literally no baking, super low maintenance. Okay. Few ingredients: a can of pumpkin, 8 ounces of full fat cream cheese, a tub of whipped topping like Cool Whip, just a 1/4 cup each of white sugar, brown sugar, tablespoon of vanilla, a little bit of cloves, and a tablespoon each of ginger and cinnamon. Mix that in your standing mixer. Put it into, you can get a pre-made pie shell, so it's really low maintenance. Put it in the freezer, and then 30 minutes before serving, you pop it out.
And that's it.
Ladies.
Okay. This is what it's about. So no bake. I'm all about that.
No bake. All you do
That's
is
great
put
for
it in
those
the freezer,
guests who
darling.
pop on over.
Yeah.
I should try that as well.
And super low maintenance. So your guests will love it. It's the kind of recipe that makes you feel like you have totally slaved all day in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Parker Wallace, you're a genius and wonderful. Thank you so much. For more delicious recipes, just go to whatsonparkersplate.com. We'll also post all those pumpkin recipes on the AMHQ Facebook page. Cheers, Carl.
Cheers.